So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down.
He was brought to the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
8. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Warren. And he'll take this back to the 43-yard line. Quan Martin is there for the stop. Hook him up on a second down and 8. Here's Nix to throw. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Third and 5. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Flushed to his left. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's an Arizona first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. 8 Carlo. Foye Maffei. He gets in to drop it. It's a loss of 8.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
On fourth down, here's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on fourth down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's second down and 7. Once again, it's Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Third down and 6.
He'll get this out to his running back. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. He gets this complete to Burton. They get 18 yards on 4th down and a fresh set of downs. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head. And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive, and as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal.
The 6-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's Achane. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter. So the ball still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. Handoff here, up the middle. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up 4th down.
Tyler Luke on for the vehicle.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that could be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. On the ground in Warren to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Nick's going to look to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Nick's going to keep it on the zone read. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
4 yards.
That's That's a great job defensively. You could tell they sold out to stop the run here on third down. And even if he hands this ball off, Mike, I don't think that play was going anywhere.
So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Back deep to receive, the explosive Cavante Turpin. And a fair catch taken in at his own two. Not the best of choices there.
At their own 3-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's a design run. He'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
2nd and 5. A short one that is caught by Fanning. Into space. He's inside the 40. Still going. And he will dive into the end zone. 92 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This will be taken in at the 2. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Nix. That's out wide to Warren. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. That one's good for 26 yards.
Good for the Cardinals. First down. A gain of 26 yards.
Now to throw it here on 1st down. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. It's 2nd down. They'll throw. It's Nix. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Now inside the 25. And he will score. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Arizona.
That was a great play call.
Of the new year.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Austin Seibert now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Cardinals are on the board. It's 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Get it.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Aiken. He gets free. And he will go all the way. Come on, Aiken. Touchdown, Seahawks. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. That'll be caught by the running back Warren. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Cardinals first down.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll get this out wide, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Back to throw is Nix. He's got this one complete to Goddard. Look at the big guy rumble. And he will score. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown Cardinals. His 4th TD grab of the season. Here's Seibert now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Cardinals will cut the deficit down to 4.
Cardinals 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken around the 11. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
46-yard line.
Ready? Ready? 19. Ready,
They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
On the ready.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready.
Now this time they'll look to throw. It's complete on the tight end screen. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Tyler Smith guilty on that one.
Back. Back roll 80. Ready.
A run up the middle with H.M. And he'll get about 3 yards of that back. Setting up 2nd and long. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Catherine, come back. 1918.
Back to throw. Forced out wide. Now he takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Got it. Ready.
3rd and long.
65 catch. 65 catch. Got it. 79 Broncos. 60 Vikes. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Pushed out to his left. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. He'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Seattle.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, like the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Mix now on first and 10. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Ready? 76.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. He'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. Still going inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Come on, H-Jazz. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's his second touchdown in the game. He's doubled the season output. He now has 4. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Looking out of the gun, it's Nix. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Here's Nix to throw. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was
defense was too clean.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. with Warren. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 34.
Second down. Nix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Cougar 19, 60 Eagles.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Let's go. Hawk, set, ready.
Now this is going to go Tyreek on the pop pass.
Well, you can tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. He'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. On 2nd down, it's Nix. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Aiden Hutchinson getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile. Throwing is Nix. Flush to his right, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Boye Mafe, he is having one heck of a night. His 3rd sack of the game. To return, it is Turpin. And it's a phenomenal return, nearly a touchdown. They're set up with 1st and goal. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. Wow, just like that, things change dramatically. It's first and goal. He'll step up and run this to the 5-yard line.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
19 Tigers. Cup 19. Cup 19. Mustang 19.
A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Third and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved his defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
And the good kick pays off. They'll only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. A carry here for Warren. And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. That's a short one. Caught by Donald. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch. So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points, but really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play. It stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
They'll go play action with Hicks. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 76 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Seibert out now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Cardinals are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Hold it ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's got room past the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. That one good for a dozen. A very quick 1st down.
Really nice nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
Let's go.
On the ground, Achan opens up this fourth quarter. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 6. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Get it. Cougar night. Go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So,
and he's got another one. Savon Achan, touchdown Seahawks. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. And another score puts them in great shape here in the fourth quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, they're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. This is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
On the zone read, they hand it to Warren. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. Here comes second and 4. They'll throw. It's Nix. That one incomplete. Good job with pass book there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Throwing. Nix. The throw here is complete. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Nix gonna throw for it. That's gonna be caught. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Seahawks scoop it up.
Not that it's much of a consolation, but either way, Mike, that's going to result in a turnover. Going forward on 4th down, he's clearly stopped short of the sticks. In this case, might be trying to make something out of nothing there to keep that play alive. But great job here by the defense coming away with the stop. And now we'll see if the offense can come on the field to take advantage of it.
He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. Cougar. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Another shot from the one on second and goal.
Here we go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Seattle. The extra point is up and through. And the Seahawks stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
A run up the middle with 1. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. To throw is Nix.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
It is 3rd and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Short throw taken in by Goddard. Now Seattle will use the final timeout, and will take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him.
And that is caught, they say out of bounds. Out of bounds. The throw took him beyond the sideline. And they're going to turn the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Quick throw, going to be caught by Worthy. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal.